He'd be like, "Oh!" And the fancy headwear. What is this, JoJo? Manly men doing manly things while looking fabulous. Remember seeing that description on YouTube, and it's just hilarious. Another description was metrosexuals versus vampire Nazis, which is also awesome. Hey you! Hey, listen! Hey, listen! You alright, lad? You were moaning some fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the Aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. How the hell could they even see? I guess maybe those are holes and they can see through them somehow. Doubt they could see well though. Sixth sense, we'll go with that. You there! Halt! What's all this about? Inspection. Men, open the carriage. I love just how huge my character is. He could probably just like crush their head in his hands. But considering this is an RPG and like that kind of game, now they would somehow survive, or you know, it won't happen to begin with. Sadly, that'll be awesome. I'm just an honest peddler, friend. So don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Oh, aren't you charming? Look, sir, Sumnus. For a moment I thought he said, "Look, sir, Seamus! I found a little bit of him in the pouch here." Ooh. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon to the end of your days. Unless you can afford to fine. Business as usual. Ah! Was that really necessary? I'm Jowl. To arms! To legs! Christ, they look badass. 7 hells. Consider this a warning. Now go! All of you. Christ, I have a fucking huge ring on my hand. Just like use it as a knuckle duster. Christ, those VCs look awesome. Though I'm kind of waiting for Serious Sam to start skating around shotgunning them. Phew, that kind of excitement isn't good for the heart. You better be careful around those brass blades, lads. The bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beast men to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and peddling's me trade. You so had a rhyme there. Completely missed it. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fame and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? To win power. To gain power, win glory. To amass a fortune. ... Oh, Christ. We'll go with glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. I'm gonna read that again. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself, go in fame what coin can't buy. God damn, this game is good looking. Like shit. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breeding. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the way, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? Yes. It is. Well, it is. Well then, let this journeyed iterant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ul'dah is ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetaristic cronies will be happy to get rid of her grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists. And the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have fought long over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Amjalal, couldn't care less about the Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need breed and profit, and all. And though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Yeah, try not to sneeze. Ah, at long last. Behold, Ul'dah, jewel of Tanlan, where folk turn sand into gold. Not used to that kind of like loading thing outside like a YouTube vid or maybe a phone thing, but as long as it works. It's just the symbol, you know? Makes me think of them.
In the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah.
Awesome.
Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nald'thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
I'm just that much of a badass. And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the market to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
I really like this game. Just, you know, that kind of, you know, how should I word it? It just really appeals to me, basically. There's more to it than just that, but yeah, it appeals to me on many levels. We'll go with that. Hope the microphone is still in. Yeah, it is. It's not coming through the speaker, so as well. Just got paranoid because the cable seemed extra loose for a moment there. I use a headset, and widened the cable around the monitor over past my bottle of Coke, then to my headset, rather than anywhere else, because then it knots up on my arms. Like a bastard. Oi, venturer, over here. Oi, sorry, I mean you. Fresh off the carriage, by any chance, eh? How can I tell? Name's Waymond, and my business is known every bugger out is. My name's Waymond, and my business is known every bugger else's. Christ, that's an awkward saying. It's awkward to say. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge, even, just this once, like. So, tutorial, I guess. Maybe I'll potentially get to control the character. Welcome to Ul'dah, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts. For a moment I thought that said deserts of Tanalan. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard. Don't have anything else. Follow the instructions to move your character in just the position of the camera. When you're ready, speak to him. Okay. No. Okay, I have that. Initiating quests. They exclamation points, right click the mark to bring up the quest window. Good to know. Because otherwise I'll be just here trying to click on them. Left click. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on the accept to add it to my thing. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ul'dah, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. And there's a reward of experience and gil. Oh, this is bringing me back. 'Tis plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go off wandering down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged, or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. I'm waiting for him to do the mugging. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Miqo'te. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventurer. Quest accepted. You've begun the quest. Duty list to help you complete your task. Current objectives will appear on the quest title on duty list and the right-hand side of the screen. Maximum 5 quests can be displayed at once. Go up the stairs. For some reason, I thought there was a downstairs thing. For some reason there, completely missaw that thing. Thankfully, the everyone has pop-ups shite, so it's very easy to identify who the hell is who. Complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with a check mark displaying above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards, from items and guild to experience points. Why, hello there. Who might you be? Oh, she's adorable. If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. My name's Miqo'te, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amjad, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. No one can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. And oh no, the cat girl dancers, whatever they're up to. Oh noes. Aye, the people drink and make merry. But underneath it all, there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. An immense amount of regret. Oh yeah. I'm ad-libbing here. Just so you know. If you're not actually reading subtitles. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8 hell. Wait, 8 hell? There's 7? And I thought one place of, hellfire and gnashing of teeth was enough. So much was lost in the blink of an eye, just like the end of the world had come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. Huh. There is one thing the survivors agree on though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. These were remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollection of these brave heroes are just as jumbled as those of the Calamity itself. That what they're referencing is the previous MMO this is based off of, I think. They had another MMO, and it turned into that ended and turned into this, I think. And or something. I don't know the details. I vaguely remember hearing things, and I think I'm putting things together that I don't really know and shit like that. But I like it. Whenever we try and alter their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Oh, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. And so we call them the Warriors of Light. Christ, I'm doing more reading than commentating. Not bad. I feel like I'm failing if I'm not talking enough, so at least here I'm talking. I'm not necessarily commentating, I'm just reading to you what the game is saying. But still, it's something. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new rivals like yourself to our fair city. And all I ask is you lend a helping hand, and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'll be happy to let you join the guild. Nah, want to shit in his cornflakes. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. Right, where's the bowl of cornflakes? Ah, see, you don't have them here. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. Alright, bar fight it is. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand too. Capitalist after my own heart. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register. Neat as you can. Dromkuren Teldros. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. I feel awkward using this name. Just like, maybe I should just talk about Palnai. But, we'll work this. Alright then, Mr. Teldros. Teldros, that was it. I don't know if I spelled that right to get that sound, but we'll go with it. I'm just tossing things together here and hoping they stick. On the behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 as my witness. I swear to you, I'll bring you your money. Global gambler, huh? And my God, you look evil for a child. Like, seriously, what is with this malevolent-looking, toddler? In the East, it is said that even a merciful God might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you're given a 4th chance to offend. You too. Attend to this scum. No, please. Mercy. Well, ain't that a sorry sight. Nor an uncommon one if I'm honest. Don't worry though. If you work hard, doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing of all the gentlemen's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Any road, welcome to Ul'dah, Dromkuren. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. My God, when do I get to play? I walked around now, it's like narration central.